morning, Dragons. I'm Mr. Salerno, and this is Flame, and we want to welcome you to the News of Camelot. Today's Friday, January 29th, 2021. And Flame, before we get going on our last news show of the month, let's take a moment to pause, put our hand on our heart, and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now pause for the moment of silence. Thanks, Dragons. And Flame, the sun is going to rise today at 7:17 in the morning, and it's going to set at 5:27 in the late afternoon. And last night, Dragons, you know how much we love the moon. We love the moon. And last night, leading into today, you might actually see it as a full moon. It's a full moon. We haven't been on the show to talk about a full moon since November, since we had one in December. That was during our break. But we had the WolfMoon, and it's called the WolfMoon because in farmers' almanacs it says that this is the time of year when wolves howl whenever they are a little hungry and they're calling to their buddies to say, I'm hungry, and there is a full moon out, so they call it the wolf moon. So Friday, Dragons, we're excited. It's Wide World of Sports, and we're going to sprinkle in a little bit of this day in history, which is kind of neat. But this is the 50th anniversary, Dragons, of one of the longest and most historic winning streaks ever known in college sports. And this is when UCLA basketball, UCLA in Los Angeles, which is way out in the West, they started a streak of 88 straight games without losing. They won 88 straight games, and it started actually on January 30th in 1971. They defeated the University of California, Santa Barbara. And when they started this streak, they had all these very famous players, and they just went right through their schedule, and they won for almost 3 full years, 88 games in a row. Here in 2021, we have 3 teams, 2 on the men's side and 1 on the women's side, that are undefeated. Their streak isn't as long, but nevertheless, it is still very long. So on the men's side, we have Baylor, which is the number 2 ranked team in the country. They are 15 wins and 0 losses. They play Auburn tomorrow, if you wanted to check that out. And then Gonzaga University is in the state of Washington. They are also 15-0, and they are playing Pepperdine. But really, Dragons, the big game over these next few days is Louisville women's basketball. The Louisville women's basketball team has no losses all year. They're the number 1 team in the country, which is great. But guess what? On Monday, they play the 2nd-ranked team in the country. That's the North Carolina State Wolfpack. So those 2 women's teams will clash on Monday. And we wanted to highlight that because we don't know if we'll get to talk about that before Monday. And that's on TV, which is great for us. It's the number 1 team against the number 2 team. That happens on Monday. There's a whole bunch of basketball that's being played. I see Flame has his basketball out. He's looking forward to a fun sports weekend, and we hope you do as well. Dun, 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 dun. It's time for the birthday box. All right, feeling good on a Friday, Flame. See what we have here. We've got, okay, today, January 29th, we have Gerardo Lopez in Miss Santos' class, a kindergartner in Miss Santos' class. Happy birthday, Gerardo. And tomorrow we have Ayan Yadav. Ayan, happy birthday in Miss One's class. That is outstanding. Let's check the mail. Let's see here. It says, Dear Flame, in your last news show, you talked about white-tailed deer swimming. Here is a really good picture of them. I like this pic. I would swim with them. From Lily Thomas. And she says, Happy Friday. Well, we love learning about the Friends of Flame. That was super fun. And a little treat or a little preview, our friend of Flame, Flame's already picked it out because it's a relative of the white-tailed deer. So you're going to have to stay tuned for that. That is for next week. Dragons, we know that it has been a long month. January has been a long month. It's going to be cold this weekend. There's different things we have to do to support ourselves and to support each other. And on this, the week where we support others when they struggle, just keep your eyes and ears open for opportunities when you can help one another. There's no opportunity that needs to go by without you making a difference. You can always say to yourself, I know that I can do something for my friend or my relative or someone in need. And we want to thank you for doing your very best throughout this month. We want to thank you for putting your best efforts forward. And when we come back from January being done, we get into February, we'll have a new set of expectations and maybe even some new goals or stories along the way. So, on behalf of Flame, I'm Mr. Salerno. We hope you have a safe and fun-filled weekend, Dragons, and we can't wait to see you on Monday. Thanks, everyone.